Hey guys, this is Pastor Kim. I'll be doing a few videos on biblical manhood in the 21st century, and I've talked about accountability, I've talked about consistency, and I want to speak about encouragement. I think it's part of, boy culture to have a little bit of fun at your mate's expense and, poke fun, joke around, and I think that's okay. There's a place for that. It's quite often harmless rather. Sometimes it can step over into that sort of degrading, cutting sort of humor, which I think we need to be careful of. But in general, I don't think we actually encourage one another enough. It's difficult actually being a man, being committed, being consistent, being under accountability, which means that sometimes you're going to hear things that you don't want to hear. Your parents may tell you, that your elders may tell you something that they see in you that you might not want to hear. Your wife or your husband, or this is to guys, so your wife, yes, someone in your life may tell you something, right? And so it's hard actually putting all that, plus you got your own personal pride where you don't want to be told that you're wrong, or you don't want people to see you as anything other than a shining knight, or a knight in shining armor, just someone that's perfect. I think we all like to have a bit of an, I won't say all, I'm assuming some of you guys are like me. We like to think, at least don't want people to look down upon us. So it's difficult. It's difficult to align ourselves with all these expectations from society and the things that we put upon ourselves. And so I think it's just really important that we encourage one another. When there's an endeavor, a dream, a business that we're starting, a creative thing that we want to do, men start new things. Men go out and take risks. This is part of our makeup, right? And it's not to say that only men do that, but it really is part of our mentality and our makeup to go out and try new things, to invent and to create the future. And I think when we're doing that, if we create a culture with our friendship groups and the people around us, which is to just pull people down and pull people back, and we don't have a culture going, man, that's a good thing. Like, you may fail, but good on you for trying. Like, when we don't have a culture like that, it's hard enough being a guy and trying to work it out and trying to make something of yourself and try to build the future. If we don't say, hey, well done, you're doing great, your business is doing great, you bought yourself a house, whatever it is, you've done good, this is a good decision, you worked hard, this is great. If we don't encourage one another and we just pull each other down, man, like that, it's just a terrible existence. So let's be people. Let's create cultures that actually encourage one another, right? And I see this as a deficiency in our 21st century culture. That there's a bit of a tall poppy syndrome. Like, no, let's be people that encourage people. Let's be people that lift people up. So that's another one of the deficiencies that I see in our culture. All right. If there's anything that you would like me to cover, feel free to put it in the comments. Thanks for listening.